Ugh. All right, so y'all know I do the garden shows, right? And every once in a while we get to put our bench to table in the garden show. I always have loved this thing because, first of all, I like going on picnics and stuff like that. I like going, there's a place called Fort DeSoto that we go to here. Let me just tell you, the picnic tables, nasty, right? They're always got ketchup and they're wood, so they have splinters on them. So what we've got is called bench to table, and we call it that because, as you can see, it's a perfectly comfortable park bench. You can have this in your yard, backyard, put it on your porch, on your patio. But the neat thing about it, and it holds up to 1,000 pounds. The neat thing about it is I get up and I can instantly turn this into a picnic table, just like that. And now I can put my drinks up here, put my water up here, and now I can sit down. And as I said, it holds up to 1,000 pounds. I can comfortably get 2 adults, probably 3 or 4 kids here. I have extra seating whenever I need it. It comes in white. It also comes in, are we calling that beige, Trace? Tan, all right? And Tracy's here with us. Come on out, Trace.
Hello, good morning.
Tracy Kane is here joining us.
Did you bring coffee for me?
Huh?
Did you bring coffee for me?
It's actually my coffee, but you can have some. How are you?
I'm good, how are
It's
you?
good to see you. Here, I'll turn it back into a bench.
Okay, great.
And this is such a smart idea. And it's so durable, it's easy to clean. I mean, there's so many things I love about this.
Yes, I know. So it's a vinyl and resin mixture. So this is really soft, smooth, and it's comfortable. There's a lot of give to it. But the very best thing is there's zero maintenance to this.
None.
So you are not sanding, you're not painting, you're not, I mean, you're not even really like power washing. Like your garden hose, maybe a little microfiber.
Leave it out in the rain.
That is, it is never going to splinter. And it's 58 inches long, but like you said, it holds up to 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't have any worries here.
It only weighs 38 pounds. So if you want to move it from place to place, I mean, I'm doing this with one hand. If you need to convert it back, it's literally, that's how easy it is. These are great if you have a garden setting and you've always wanted to have like a little bench outside.
Yes.
Perfect for that. Doesn't take long to put it together.
No, very easy.
Yeah.
Like barely any tools.
Yep.
Super easy. I also want to mention we have the chair to table also. So that sits perfectly with these. So if you want to do 2 of these together, right? You have your, and we're going to put these together so you can see, even though they're 2 different colors. Yeah. But the chair also is 60% off today.
Yeah, I know. We have that. I don't know if that's in our show.
I was shocked. But yeah, and this is such a fantastic price today as well.
Let's make it into a full picnic table.
Just pretend these are, we're in tight space here today, so we couldn't have 2 of the same color. We want to make sure you saw the tan and the white. And also, the chair is listed as Adobe. That's the same color as tan.
Yeah. So if you want to make a full table, push it together.
Right.
There it is. And now you've got 4 to 6 people.
Exactly.
And at this price today, remember what I told you? I said everything is either $50 off or 50%. This is $50 off.
Yeah.
And you know, because you present this, we don't do free shipping very often with this.
No, exactly. I know. And this is a pretty big box that comes.
Yeah.
Also, this is made in the USA. And it's a 5-year warranty. So what outdoor furniture do you have that has a 5-year warranty on it? This is not going to splinter. It is not going to fade. The white is going to stay beautifully white. It is not going to yellow. I leave mine out in the Florida sun. For years I've had mine. Yeah. They're not warped, they're not cracking. Oh no. They're just a beautiful quality. Yeah. Yes.
And if a bird happens to poop on it, or you get ketchup or mustard, rinse it off with the garden hose.
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
That's all you need to do.
I mean, I've done tie-dye before on the white.
Yeah.
And you cannot tell. We were covered in paint.
Yeah.
But our bench to table survived. So these are great for art projects. This is a great indoor-outdoor option too. So you buy this now, use it outside in this hot weather. But then think about come fall time. Maybe you want to put this in by your mudroom. You want to have a place to change your muddy boots in the winter.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If you have a basement down, you know, up north where we used to have like amazing basements, but a lot of times they were musty smelling. This does not absorb odors. So this is a great thing you can use, or in the spring, you can start doing your plantings.
And they're really comfortable.
Right.
I've always, it's funny because you sit on a regular park bench, a wooden bench, it doesn't have any give whatsoever, and it's kind of, this is, it has a little bit of give. It's very, very comfortable.
It is, and it's built to sit in all kinds of conditions. So if you look at the base here, We've really thought about everything the way that this has been engineered.
Look at all the supports, yeah.
Right, so you have the supports, you have these nice big bases here. So not just on a solid surface, you're using this in the sand, in the pebbles, in the grass. If you have kids that are playing soccer or lacrosse, you know you're always schlepping chairs and tents and everything to the field. This is only 38 pounds. And guess what? You have a place to watch the game, but when the kids are between those games, when you're there all day for those tournaments, you can set this up, and now you have a place for them to eat. You have a place to set up a little buffet or a little snack table.
And if you have like an SUV or if you have a pickup, you could throw this right in at 38 pounds and take it with you.
Easily.
Right?
I mean,
and now you've got your own...
I can lift this. That means you can lift this,
Yeah.
guys.
It's your own personal little park bench.
Right.
Obviously, if you want to put it in your backyard, look it. See,
so easy.
Yeah.
And I'm even in a mini heel, you know?
Yeah, you are. But that's the beauty of it, is that it's your own piece of furniture.
Yeah.
So listen, as I said, 50 bucks off. But here's, if you get a brand new HSN credit card, all right? We're already taking $50 off. We'll take another $40 off if you use the credit card for the first time. So this will cost you 99 bucks. I mean, come on.
But the biggest comment is, the biggest complaint, I didn't get two.
Yeah.
Right, let's show again how this looks together, because this really just makes so much sense. I mean, yes, you can have a beautiful sitting area, especially if you add that chair to table with this. You have like basically your outdoor living room, but then you want to have a table, right? You want to have a place to eat at. Well, and there you go, and that's it. There's no clips, there's no switches, there's nothing.
Right.
You are literally,
that's it.
This is it. There's no security switch, there's no parts you're moving.
No.
That's it.
Every time I watch this, and even when I'm not on show, I look at it and I'm like, I don't know who invented it, but it's such a smart and cool idea.
Right.
Because sometimes you want to eat, sometimes you want to sit.
Well, and that's why it was created, right? This is the reason why we created this, because if you have a traditional, picnic table, it takes up a lot of space. It's big, it's bulky, you don't have room for anything else, and it's just a one-trick pony, right? If you have a park bench, it's big, it's bulky, it's uncomfortable. This is serving both purposes. You're going to use a bench way more than you even realized. They're so nice to have around, that extra seating. We always bring ours out for Halloween. We set up like a little living room setup.
Yeah, I love that.
But really fun, because you can have your candy on the table on one side, we can sit on the other bench. It's such a great setup. It's so versatile.
I just always think that a bench like this always looks so comfy. It just, it looks very homey. It's like, you know,
it
when you
should smell like chocolate chip cookies around you.
Like when you're at the, when you're at the park, it's a very relaxing thing, and that's why they put these out there.
Yep.
But I love the fact that you can have your own personal park bench. You could put it under your favorite tree if you've got a garden setting, because we do garden shows together. You could put it out in your garden, and then you can move it because it's not heavy. You can move it to an area where it's shadier, right? You can do that. And then if you want to eat, all you do is turn it back over to a picnic table. And that's the best part. No maintenance, rinse it off. You can leave it out in the rain. Weather's not gonna hurt it.
No, and these are great too for the holidays. You're always looking for extra seating. People are coming over. You don't wanna have an extra large dining room table just for that one time a year.
Right.
No, these are great, and then they're full size. So it's not like you have the kiddie table, although these work great as a kiddie table, but you can also have this as, full adults using this, or use this as your buffet. So you have all your sides set up here. I mean, look at how great this is, because you have nothing getting in the way here. It's very easy to set up as a buffet. Also, I forgot to mention this, so my mom is in a wheelchair, sadly, and it's very hard to find tables, places to sit at, to have a meal with her, right? There's always legs in the way. Well, look at this. Because there's no legs here.
She can move right up to
She
the
can
front.
pull right up, right? So we can play games, we can do puzzles, we can play cards, we can eat a meal together, and not having anyone uncomfortable.
And if you're in a pinch and you've got kids over, you can feed 3 kids hot dogs right here, and they would love that.
Yeah,
because it's like half a picnic table, which is super cool.
Right.
So you've got, but you just, and if you love it now, like the holidays when you have more people over,
Yep.
right? Or in the fall, because we're both from the same town. When it's foliage, you want to be outside on your deck. You've got a place to sit outside.
Right.
Right?
And you don't have to worry about taking these in if you don't want to. Right. You can leave these out all year round. These will hold up to the weather. Not a problem at all. This is a vinyl and resin mixture, so very smooth, no maintenance at all, no splintering.
No.
You're not having to worry about stainless, and it's not going to rust.
No.
I mean, have you ever been on a piece of lawn furniture and it's fallen apart?
Or gotten a splinter at the park on a wooden table?
Yeah.
Or seen bird poop all over you?
I was in an iron chair at one of our beach clubs up north.
Yeah.
It collapsed when I was sitting in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get really hurt.
They don't come out and take care of those things.
No.
You have to deal with that
Right.
yourself. Also, the fact that, listen, we're doing it on sale today. These are normally $239 at retail. We dropped our price by $50 today. We're doing free shipping and handling, and it's not free. It's $21.47. So HSN is covering that cost. You get this home, takes you about 10 minutes to put it together.
Right.
It's easy, and now you've got perfect seating whenever you need it. Read the reviews, okay? Tons and tons of reviews of how many people love it. And I think it's the fact that not only is it so cool, it's so well made.
Yes.
The quality, you can tell by when you sit in it. I can tell because I'm a big guy, I weigh 220 pounds. I get in this chair. I mean, it's perfectly comfortable. You can sit
Yeah,
with me.
would you like me to sit with you?
Yes, sit with
so
me.
this is 55 inches. I mean, if you have,
Yeah.
3 women easily can sit
Easily.
here together, right?
Yeah.
There's plenty of space. I mean, Guy's not like a petite person.
No, no.
And then the chair is about 3 feet wide. So that just
Yeah.
gives you an idea. Both come in white. They both come in tan. The chair is labeled as Adobe. I confirmed last night, Adobe and tan are the same color, so they will match.
By the way, if you want that color, how many left, Kyle? The Adobe tan? 650 left. And I've got 380 left in white. A lot of people are buying more than one. Remember, today's